Hello, Plant City. I'm Bill McDaniel, your city manager. As part of our ongoing artist series, I recently had the pleasure of interviewing artist Jessie Frier. Full of talent, Jessie creates vibrant contemporary art paintings that capture the spirit and creativity all around us here in our beautiful city. Contemporary art is art that is produced within our lifetime, or more simply put, it is the art of today. It focuses on drawing inspiration from the world in front of us. For contemporary artists, anything can be art, and everything is up for grabs.
So I do a lot of contemporary art, which is when I see something, it's right away, I want it right then. I do all different kinds of artwork. Kind of get a bug in me and then I go a little crazy, but with everything that I do, my wood art, my paintings, even my digital art, you'll always see hard black lines. I like white highlights. I really love the shadows. I like the way when I draw a piece and I paint it, that when I add those lines, those blacks and those whites and those shadows, it creates a completely different life within the painting and I get to see it, and that's always my favorite part to do. I see something and I think, you know what, I would really love to have that, and then I find a way to make it.
From an early age, Jessie loved to paint. She constantly strives to push herself to learn new techniques, explore new genres, and create paintings that catch everyone's eye.
I love a challenge. When I see something, and I see something done incredibly by someone, I think, how did they do that? And I try to break it down. And I try to look at a way that I can come across doing that. Not necessarily the same way that they did it, but how did they make it and how can I make it? And that means sometimes you have to cross over into a new style of artwork. If I'm doing acrylic, it's gonna limit what I'm gonna be able to do. But if I start cutting into wood, then I bring it to a different level. I first remember painting probably and drawing as far back as I could. It was with pencil mostly when I was a kid. My mom always did arts and crafts, and she would do markets where she would go and take her artwork and she would sell it. And then she would sit down with me and she would teach me a technique that she was doing. And from then she always told me, you know, whatever you want to do, you can do it. And so everything I seen, I kind of started working with it and learning new techniques to it. And I picked up on them really quickly. When I got into about my 30s, is really when I started to believe that I could do more. And then from there on, it kind of became different. I put paint on canvas instead of just black and white, and it changed everything after that.
Jessie's inspiration comes from her experiences and interactions with the people and places around her, and Plant City has left a big impression.
My inspiration a lot of times comes from everything I see in the people around me. Like living here in Plant City and meeting all of the people here in town, like I said, I didn't get into really painting new styles until I was older. So I joined groups like Make Plant City that helped me meet other people and then see the things they were doing. And it tells you, you have a plateau where you think you're at, and then you see these people going way farther beyond than what you thought it could even be done. And then it pushes you to want to go further. So my inspiration a lot of times comes from seeing the amazing creative things that people do and then thinking, oh, that's something I can do. I want to aspire to be able to do that. There's so much talent here in our town. It's hard not to be inspired when you meet the people that are around here.
Although you may see her artwork around town, like any true artist, Jessie finds joy in the journey of creating a piece of art and not always the destination.
For me, the best part of any painting is the making process of it. The planning is boring. I even hate the base coats. I'm like, ugh. Once I get through it and I get into this, there's this groove in this moment that you hit where everything just clicks together. And it's just perfect harmony and everything feels right and every stroke that I'm doing is correct. And that right there it's therapy. It's a way to just leave everything behind. But for me, it's during that process, it's that moment. Like I said, I paint quickly, so those can be very brief moments in time where all that thing is clicking together, but it's a magic moment. For me, that's the best part of it, is learning something new, moving from there, and then doing it and having that moment in time where everything's working and everything's going together and I can see it so clearly in my mind. For me, that's the best part.
So as you can see, Plant City is full of people and places that are rich in history, culture, and the talent that makes our city a great place to live, work, and play. It's individuals like Jessie Frier who bring to life the world around us and contribute to our vibrant art community as we take one more step into the future.